and to all the resource persons present in today's joint committee hearing. Today's officially our third committee hearing to tackle this issue of human trafficking. Based on current updates, allow me first to commend the efforts of the Department of Foreign Affairs in successfully rescuing 8 of our kababayans who fell victims to this atrocious crime last February 14, 2023. These 8 Filipinos were finally repatriated and brought back home after they were illegally recruited online in Dubai, made to pass through Bangkok, then brought to Myanmar to participate in illegal activities such as tricking people into investing into cryptocurrency. Maraming salamat sa DFA sa lahat ng initiative at tulong ninyo sa ating mga kababayan under the leadership of Yusek Eduardo de Vega. Alam ko mahirap at dumaan kayo sa butas ng kanayon para magawan ng paraan na maibalik ang ating mga kapwa Pilipino. Again, I cannot overemphasize the importance of finding a lasting solution to this problem of human trafficking. Inulit ko, ang trafficking ng tao ay isang malaking problema na nakapekto sa buong bansa, lalo na sa mga vulnerable nating mga kababayan. Ito ay isang paglabag sa karapatang pantao at madalas nakakasangkot o nasasangkot ng pagsasamantala sa mga tao may hina, lalo na sa mga kababaihan at bata. Napapanahon na para tuldukan ang isyong ito. We need to implement stronger laws and policies and provide support and protection for victims and double our efforts in raising awareness about its dangers and serious consequences. I recall that during the last hearing, I asked the Bureau of Immigration, Interagency Council Against Trafficking, or IACAT, with the cooperation of the Coast Guard, to run after and prosecute all illegal recruiters and traffickers involved. I would like to get an update from them today. I also suggested that the Bureau of Immigration must adopt policies and initiate projects geared toward the digitalization of our screening process, including but not limited to using RFIDs and more eye scanners or screening machines. Meron na po ba tayong adjustment na ginawa tungkol dito? Finally, I recommend to the DMW that we should have migrant workers offices in vulnerable territories such as Myanmar, Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam, to which they committed that 4 MWO will soon be built in different territories. I would like to get an update on that also today. Malakas at malaking aking paniniwala na sa pamagitan ng ating kooperasyon at pagpupursigi, we will find a solution to this problem. Kaya sana lahat tayo ay maging proactive, mag-cooperate para tuluyan ng matigil ang pambibiktima sa ating mga kababayan. Maraming salamat po, Madam Chair, at magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat.
Maraming salamat din po, Sen. Raffy. Now I request the committee secretary to acknowledge all the guests and administer the oaths to those who are here for the first time.
Good morning, everyone. The committee would like to acknowledge the presence of the following resource person. From the Interagency Council Against Trafficking, we have Yusek Nicolas Felix T. From the National Bureau of Investigation, we have the Chief Cybercrime Division, Mr. Jeremy Loto, the Executive Officer, Mr. Efren Abantao. Then the Chief of the Anti-Human Trafficking Division, we have Attorney Catherine Olasco. Then from the Bureau of Immigration, we have Commissioner Norman G. Tansinko. Then from the from BI, we have Mr. John Moses Hernandez. Okay. From the Department of Foreign Affairs, we have from the Migrants Workers Affairs, we have Yusek Eduardo Jose de Vega. Then we have Acting Deputy ASIC Bernadette Mendoza. Then we have Director Diane Christine Miranda Pastrana. From the Department of Social Welfare and Development, we have ASEC Irene Dumlao. Then from the Overseas Workers Welfare Administration, we have Administrator Arnaldo Ignacio, together with Director Jocelyn Hapal. Then from the Philippine Coast Guard, we have Commodore Angel Beliran. Then we have Captain Habelino Sally. Then we have Colonel Christopher Abrahano, Colonel Roderick Campo, Colonel Gary A. Reyes, Colonel Arnel Apud, Lieutenant Colonel Alex de Maculangan, and from the terminal manager of Ninoy Aquino International Airport, we have terminal manager for Terminal 1, Mr. Luterio Torre Campo. For Terminal 2, we have Mr. Sin Joselito Sunga. Then for Terminal 3, we have Mr. Lauro Francisco. Terminal 4, we have Mr. Arnel Atis. Then for Manila International Airport Authority, we have Mr. Cesar Chong. We have Mr. Brian Anderson Co. Then we have Mr. Rafael Sigular. Then we have the AGM for security. We have Brigadier General Manuel Gonzalez. Then for Luzon International Premier Airport Development Corporation, we have Attorney Manuel Joseph Franco. Then Mr. Dante Basanta. Then Miss Marites Flores. Joining us online for Facebook, we have Mr. Rob Adams. Then we have Miss Malina Edlon. Then we have Alias Redwan. Then from the University of Denver, we have Dr. Alvin Camba. Then we have ASEC Francisco Ron de Guzman from the Department of Migrants Workers. May I request everyone to please stand up and raise your right hand?
Just those who are here for the first time, please.
Okay. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, please state your name, do solemnly swear that I will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to this committee. Thank you. You may now take your seat.
Thank you very much to everyone, and thank you, COMSEC. For the record, friends, Dr. Alvin Camba and our representatives from Meta are abroad, but we did not require an oath because they are not testifying as witnesses. They are sharing their expertise. So for the record, thank you. So ngayon po ay pakikinggan na natin ang ating witness. Itago natin sa pangalang Ridwan, isang Indonesian. Ridwan entered the Philippines on March 7th, 2023 and left on March 16th, 2023. I enter into the records that Ridwan executed a sworn affidavit before the Philippine Embassy in Jakarta, which we have already turned over to the National Bureau of Investigation. Ridwan has also been administered an oath before the consular office in our embassy in Jakarta, and he has sworn to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And the committee has received the official transmission from our embassy. So Ridwan, Assalamualaikum, and terima kasih for joining us in this hearing.
Waalaikumsalam. Good morning.
Good morning, Ridwan. Could you kindly read your affidavit for the committee?
Okay. I found the job and from a post on Facebook in the 4th week of February, perhaps on February 23 or 24. The job description was digital marketing. Also in my mind, I believe it to be online gambling. I replied to the Facebook and then I was told to the contact a Telegram account. We continue our communication in Telegram. The requiter name is Arfian Juliani and their nationality is Indonesian. After I agreed to accept the job offer, Afrian Juliani prepared my flight arrangement and sent my ticket. I flew to the Philippines from Jakarta on March 7.
Ridwan, could you move closer to the mic so we can hear you better?
Hello.
Yes, that's better. Please just speak closer to the mic so we can hear you well.
Okay. A little
Terima
past
kasih.
midnight, aboard Cebu Pacific Air. I was with two other Indonesian, and all three of us were going to be working for the same company. It was my first time to meet the other Indonesian. In Jakarta Airport, the recruiter asked us to take a selfie and to send the photo to him. We arrived in Nino Aquino International Airport at 5:45 p.m. To my surprise, there was an employee waiting for us right after we went out of the tube and into the airport. This man was standing close to the main restroom, even before the booth of the Bureau of Quarantine. He was in his 20s, muscular, and was in navy blue pants and white shirts. He was wearing an apple green vest. He had our photo in his mobile phone and he compared the photo to our face. He then escorted us first to the Bureau of Quarantine, where we saw our QR code, and then afterward to the immigration counter. When we arrived at the immigration counter, a new counter opened for us and the Filipino land. Although I don't know if it was just a coincidence, our escort